being a bit lag. Right, hey everyone, welcome to a little news and update here. I haven't really been streaming a lot of the development recently, but I've been working on quite a lot of good stuff. So you guys probably already know what this is. This is Ether Nano. I don't even think we can mine it with an iron pick. Hang on, I have to quickly test that. Yeah, you have to mine Ether Nano with a diamond pick. However, we now have a new type of ore, and it is bones. You now can get dragon bones when you mine these. So we now have dragon bones in the mod. But you're going to need that for later. So there's been a new crafting thing added into the mod called a research table. So to make it, you're going to need a crafting table, enchanting table or crafting table, a book, and I think it's 2 concrete? Is that not the recipe, or is it this way? It's definitely white concrete, isn't it? Hold on a minute. Oh, wait. Hold on, let me quickly check the, what I said as the recipe. Ah, okay. You need a, one of these. Sorry, my bad. I didn't, think. I'm an idiot. So I think it can be any concrete, if I'm correct. So you want a book and quill, crafting table, and enchanting table. There you go. We now got the research table. Oh, and we're getting achievements. So obviously you got the normal achievements, and then we've got the DragonSlayer achievements. So we just unlocked the achievement, Lost Magic, which was one of the achievements. Something is missing, which is what happens when you collect bones. And I'm pretty sure... Right, so you can actually start reading some of the stuff. So we got burns as intensely as the pits of hell, and that's Hellfire. And then we got the arc system, which I'm still working on, but I've done quite a bit. Then you've got scales of a dragon are extremely strong, and that's dragon scales. Then we've got spirits from the past. On July the 7th, X777, all the remaining dragons except Acnologia seemingly vanished. Right, so let's actually place our research table down. That's our little design. It might change up a bit. We've got like a little pencil here, a little note here, and a book. So when you click on it, you get this GUI. We've got the research GUI. So there's a lot of recipes in this so far. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get a book and get some bones, and you want to research bones, and you will get, well, research dragon bones, and then you will get something called an empty spirit. Challenge completed. Spirits from the past. So if we go back to here, we've now got spirits of the past. Challenge completed. And then we've got all these that's shown up. However, these are not all been... If you get the item, it doesn't give you the achievement yet, which I haven't sorted out. But I'll be sorting that out later. So this is all these. So if you want, you can actually read them. They all got their own description, which is quite awesome. So for instance, let's go to red. Fire Dragon Spirit. Ignia Igneo has been shown to be a loving father figure towards Natsu before his untimely departure. Despite leaving Natsu, Igneo, however, is shown to be incredibly protective of Natsu and watches him from afar. There you go. So that's what you get. That's how you get empty spirits. And don't worry, the stuff stays in here. So if you want to fill up on all this stuff, so we're going to get quite a few of these. So we might as well pick up a few. I think 16 spirits should be fine. First things first, you're going to want to figure out how to craft Hellfire. You're going to want a empty spirit and a flint and steel. Or is it the other way around? I think it's that way. No, that way. Oh, no, sorry, not an empty spirit. It's a book and a flint and steel. And then we get Hellfire. It burns as intensely as the flames from the pits of hell. And you can now get Hellfire. This is Hellfire. It's quite awesome. It does actually hurt. So if you stand in it, it will kill you. Gives you a wither effect too. It might be a lot stronger than that eventually. I might make it burn a lot more. Like I might change it to wither 4 or something like that. So as you can see, but yeah, so unfortunately it doesn't actually burn any items yet. So if you do that, throw that in there. Doesn't, you can see it doesn't actually burn anything, which is unfortunate. Right, so the next thing you're going to want to work on is you're going to want to take Hellfire and an empty spirit and research that together, and you will get Fire Dragon Spirit. And with the Fire Dragon Spirit, you can then see, right now you would have got an achievement for getting it, but unfortunately I haven't actually added that in yet. And I will be adding like more little sub achievements and things, but I haven't got around to that yet. Like I'll show you guys what that is soon. And I don't know why that didn't go off. That should have gave you an achievement. Can't eat that. Let's eat some meat. Go away. Okay, so next up is you're going to want to use the Fire Spirit, or the Fire Dragon, what was it called again? Fire Dragon Spirit, and grab a book, research, and you will get a Fire Dragon Slayer book. Doesn't actually do anything yet, but it's pretty interesting. That's how you get a Fire Dragon Slayer book. And if you also want to then upgrade from that, so if you want to then get a next version, so if you, for instance, if you prefer Atlas Flame over Igneo, you can then go one further, research them together, and you can get Flame Dragon Slayer, which is Atlas Flame. And that's how you get Atlas Flame. So next up, the next lot of stuff we got to go on to. I just got to grab a few items. I didn't think to grab them. You're going to want a piece of wool, black wool, bucket of water, snow, block of iron, block of gold. Some of these recipes might change, like you'll see what I mean when I get to it. Okay, so we're gonna oh yeah, let's go on creative. Let's go back to survival. So next up, we're gonna try and get let's try and get Wendy's Dragon Spirit. So let's try and get the book of Sky Dragon Slayer. You're gonna want to grab a spirit, an empty spirit, a piece of snow, and join them together. that gives you a Sky Dragon Spirit. And then with the Sky Dragon Spirit, you can combine that with a book to get a Sky Dragon Slayer book. And that's how you get that. Then we will get an Iron Dragon Slayer Spirit. So if we grab another empty spirit and a block of iron, you get the Iron Dragon Spirit. Then you combine that with a book, and we get the Iron Dragon Slayer. I hope nothing spawns around here. Let's just quickly set. Let's just quickly set that to peaceful. Oh no, no! I messed up. Go back in. Oh, everything's loading. Okay, right. So that's iron. So that way we've done 4 books. You remember I used up Igneal to make Atlas Flames book. Next up is let's make Loxus this book. So you combine an empty spirit with a block of gold to get a lightning dragon spirit. Then you combine that with a book to get the lightning dragon slayer. And that's how you get Loxus. Then you go and want, I don't know, the white dragon slayer. Again, combine it with a empty spirit, combine wool. This might change. Like, it might not, I might change it. It won't be wool anymore, but that's what we got so far. White dragon spirit. But the book part will stay the same. So this bit will stay the same. And white dragon slayer. Then we want shadow dragon slayer. So again, empty spirit, black wool, which will probably change, but that's what we got so far. White dragon spirit. Then you combine that with a book. So you notice you will need a lot of books. There you go. Oh, hold on a minute. That should have gave me. Okay, that's a mistake. I will have to fix that. That should have gave me the shadow dragon slayer. Hold on, we will have to fix that. I'll fix that later. Well, anyway, that should have gave you the shadow dragon slayer book, but obviously I've messed up somewhere. Again, you combine empty spirit with bucket water to get water dragon spirit. You then combine the water dragon spirit with a book to get a water dragon slayer, aka Acnologia. Right, so I'm gonna have to quickly fix that, because that shouldn't have happened. But I think that's it for the crafting of the research table. And no, they cannot go in any order. They have to be in a specific order on where I craft. So if you're making a specific book, for instance, one of these, you will combine it with a type of spirit. So, for instance, a dragon spirit, you would combine it with. But when you're making actual spirits, the spirits will go up here. And just so you guys know, nothing happens when it doesn't work. Yeah, that's how you get that bit done. And when you break the block, it doesn't give you the items. It drops 4 pieces of wood. Next up, aka story mode doesn't show up yet. Player data still does. Right. So where were we? Oh yeah. We were going to magic list, dragon slayer, and here we go. So all these have been set up now, because last time we remember we set up the fire dragon slayer. So, and then you have secret art and other. See, I do need to make it so it doesn't take you back to there. But I haven't done that yet. Then you have sky. Then we have picture of Wendy, which is awesome. Then we have Poison. We have a picture of him. I can't remember his name. That's kind of bad. Then we have Flame. Atlas Flame. Then we have Acnologia. Then we have Gargiel. Then we have Loxus. Then we have Shadow. Then we have White. So Sting and Rogue, basically. None of this does anything yet. I've just set it up. Oh, hold on a minute. Did I not? Ah, okay. Another mistake I've noticed. I never set up other for Rogue. No, not Rogue, Sting. Okay, so that's all set up. Next thing I'm going to show you is... I'm going to have to go creative mode to show you it off. Just go 1. Okay. So, we now have a new tab. Why does it say item group? Just... Well, I have no idea why it says that. It shouldn't even say that. That's extremely weird. See, you got 2 Hellfires. This is the correct one. This is the actual main one. Basically, this is the actual block. And then this is the actual real thing. The only... there is a bug I've noticed at the minute. If you hold on top, it places up. Which is not correct. And yes, fire collapses. Obviously. And it will give you the original, which is something it shouldn't do, but it does at the minute. So there you go, we got Dragon Scales here. We give ourselves that, we get the achievement. Empty Spirit, or that, the new research table, bones, and then here we go. This is the story. This is what I've been working hard on for you guys. I've been working on it for a while, I haven't released any of it yet. I've been working my butt off making sure this all works. And the cool part is, it's in order. So, if you guys remember the... Oh, wait. I forgot about that. Okay. So, if we go... I wonder if I can change the background. I must be able to change this to something else. Yeah, so you remember this? So basically, the cool part is, when you, for instance, I get part 1 of the arc, so we get Salamander, there you go, Makeo arc complete. So if we go back to here, we then go here, Natsu and Happy save Lucy from some trouble, and the free return to the guild, where Lucy becomes a new member. And then you got Daybreak and Lullaby, which still does that. I don't know why it's going up halfway across the screen. I haven't figured that out yet. Some sort of bug I need to fix. And then obviously, the more you get, the more you unlock. So I'm just going to quickly grab. There you go. So if we go to achievements now, when you grab these papers, this is equals what the arcs are. So we've got Daybreak, Lullaby, Galuna Island, Phantom Lord, Loki, Tower of Heaven. We've got the Battle of Fairy Tale, the Okish, I can never pronounce that one, but one of the top 3 dark guilds in the Fiore. Can't speak today. Guilds in Fiore make a move at seizing an ancient deadly magic called Nirvana. I think that's how you pronounce it. Nirvana. There you go. And then you got Daphne arc. Woman named Daphne traps Natsu, Wendy, Happy, and Carla. Gray has betrayed his guild. There you go. And then you got Edalus arc. Edalus, a world where magic is scarce and faces are all too familiar. To rescue all friends from a greedy king. So then we get part 10, part 11, part 12, part 13, part 14, and part 15. Okay, so where were we? Daphne, Edlis. Then we got Temro Island arc, suddenly appearance of mysterious and deadly mage who can kill without touching, and the arrival of a member of the strongest dark guild. Then we've got X791, destruction of Temro Island and the disappearance of all fairy tale members on it. Key of the Starry Sky arc. And then we've got Grand Magic Games. And that's where we are so far. That's all the story parts. But that's pretty cool, isn't it, guys? Okay, and also each paper doesn't actually have the thing. It has its own separate name. So for instance, part 1 is called Salamander. First Mission, Dark Guild, S-Class, Phantoms, Loki, Towers, Battleground, Dark Guilds, Lost Time, A New World, Grimoire Heart, Acnologia, Night Sky, and Games. And I will be adding every single story, but the cool part is eventually I'm going to make it so when you complete one challenge, you then get an item, or you get some items going, so for completing it. So you might unlock something awesome, which would be cool. And that is it for the story so far. So you guys want to know how to craft some of the stuff? We'll quickly go through Dragon Cry. I'm 100% sure it's rather this or this, if I remember correctly. I'm going to want a stick. This recipe might be changing in this update and everything with the new research table, so don't count on it. But I'm pretty sure it's something like, is it this one? Okay, it's not normal Ether Nano, then it's Ultimate Ether Nano, which you can't stack up. There you go, Ultimate Ether Nano. And that's how you get the Dragon Cry. And the Dragon Cry is pretty powerful. Badass looking, if I do say so myself. And to get Ultimate Ether Nano, I'm pretty sure it's Ether Nano surrounded by 1 diamond block. If I remember correctly, yep. And you can't eat the stuff when you're hungry to refill magic. But I haven't really gone through all of that yet. So there's no point messing around with the actual magic yet because it's not even fully implemented. I have been working on it every now and again, it's just taking forever to set up. But that's basically all the achievements when you've completed them so far. I will be doing all the story mode, and each story will have their little extra achievements you can get. So for instance, Natsu and Happy save Lucy from some trouble. You'll get a little achievement there when you complete saving Lucy, and then you'll get another achievement when Lucy joins the guild or something like that. So that's pretty awesome. And if I remember correctly, you can go options. Where is it in then? I can't remember how to... Did I get rid of the... I can't remember if I actually got rid of the fairy tale symbols. Yeah, I've got to redo the guild system, which I will redo. It's just that it's been I've turned it off for a while. But that will be set in here. But you copy set over here, guild. Click on that and then you'll be able to choose your guild. And then story mode, I'm probably going to create a GUI for that and combine it with these over here, which will be awesome. So we're getting there. This mod is actually coming along quite nicely. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else you guys want to know how to craft. Obviously, these guys have not been implemented yet. Because you've got the demons, and then you got the gods. Fire god, lightning god, sky god. Then you got poison demon, water demon, ice demon. There will be more, obviously, added in later. But that's it. That's the only magic in at the minute. It's Godslayer, Dragonslayer, and Demon Slayer. There will eventually be more coming, but I ain't even actually implemented the magic yet, so I'm not really going to go into that. So, I think that's about it for the mod. Just try to think if there's anything else you guys need to know about. Obviously, this part is not out yet. If I remember correctly, I think the research table is out. One thing that is kind of bugging me is the fact that, yeah, it doesn't have a rotation, unfortunately. I might eventually add that, but the minute it doesn't actually have a rotation. So if you want it to face it correctly, then you'll have to make sure it faces, hold on, I'm just trying to figure out. You'll have to make sure it faces north. So if you want it to show up nicely, then you gotta make sure it faces north. I probably might add another type of thing. So we have the research table, then we have something else as well, which will be quite cool. But we've only got the research table in at the minute, and that's about it. I think that's it for the mods. Oh, and I quickly test this. For normal Ethernet, I think you need a diamond pick. If I quickly go game mode 0, takes a long time to mine, but I'm pretty sure it's a diamond pick. No, it's not. Oh, I know. You can't mine. Yeah, I know what it is. You can't mine Ether Nano with a diamond pick. It's the one above diamonds, which I haven't added in yet. So at the minute, you cannot actually get Ether Nano, which something I'm gonna have to quickly sort out in a bit. But I think that's it for the what's in the mods, like at the minute. Don't think there's anything I've missed or missed out on. Just making sure. Yeah. Yeah, so basically you will find bones and Ether Nano surrounded in the world. For instance, over here you got naturally spawned Ether Nano. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Fucking hell, there's a lot of Ether Nano there, aren't there? Oh, and right next to some bones as well. You can see bones are really hard to spot as well. See, but there will be, I think we might have demon bones and god bones and things like that added. But at the minute, you can see there's only dragon bones. And if you guys like the texture, make sure you tell me, because I was trying to find a good way to look cute, but yet not look like the original, like traditional like Ender Dragon look. I wanted it to look like unique kind of thing. So it's not like a weird, like squarish. It's more like cool design kind of thing I was trying to go for. So yeah, so I'm quite happy with how that ended up. So, and I think that is it. So you guys now know how to craft Dragon Cry, how to craft Ultimate Ether Nano. This Ether Nano is found in Ether Nano ore, but you can't mine it yet until you get the other item, the other type of ore that I'm adding in, which is better than diamonds, I believe. Yeah, it's going to be better than diamonds. So it's like the next step out from diamond. I can't remember what it's called at the minute, but that'll be added in. It was in the old versions of the mod. And I'm going to eventually upgrade this even more. So if you actually look at this compared to Flint's, like the original Fire, one, it's shorter. It's got a little bit of a different design. They both smoke. Obviously, that burns items. This will be a lot more powerful, and if you compare the actual like fire, it's a lot. If you notice, the thing is a lot more higher up, and it's got a little bit more thingy design. But I like my little flame. Oh, and my flame and the Hellfire flame doesn't actually go out no matter what unless you break it. But yeah, I think that's it. So if you guys liked this little update and news, don't forget to hit that like button down below. And also, if you're new to the DragonSlayers mod, don't forget to go and download it in the description below. Hopefully I add it in the description. I need to remind myself, go and add it in the description. Yeah, the DragonSlayers mod will be in the description below. If not, just go over to CurseForge, type in DragonSlayers, and you should find it in. And I bet there is one question I bet you guys are asking all the time. When the hell are bloody dragons gonna be in the mod? My answer to that is I need to make a dragon model, and that's gonna take me a while to do, because I gotta get used to a new type of modeling system. I used to use Techni, but unfortunately Techni is dead. It's the best way to say it. So I gotta use something else now. So that's going to be a bit complicated, and I'm going to have to animate it, which is going to be take me forever. However, oh, I do believe, aha, I never showed off these guys, did I? I just remembered. We almost forgot showing off these guys. I am going to quickly show off these guys. I forgot to show them off earlier. We have the water demon. They are kind of like, if you guys kind of like the skin, the funny part, let me guess. They burn! They get burned by the Hellfire, That is quite pretty cool. Excuse me? Excuse me? Oi! Dick, come back. Yeah, and I believe when you kick... Excuse me. Where the fuck did he go? No. Come here. You need to die. But this fucker is actually annoying me. There we go. So that's the water. Or was that ice? No, I think that's water. We'll spawn them over here because they are very laggy. Right. So there's Poison Demon. Then you've got an Ice Demon. And then I think this is the original demon. So this is the base demon. Right, so that's all the demons, I believe. And they do drop ender pearls because they are based off of Enderman. And then the last guy, Mr. Zeref himself, which again is surrounded by particles. errors is gone. Yeah, that's, I can't believe I forgot to show off them. Because I was working on them on stream, wasn't I? I'm an idiot. This mod is coming along quite nicely. I'm probably not going to update to 1.13 for a while, like for ages. So I'm going to stick with 1.13 for a while, 1.12 for a while. This version will work on 1.12.2 and 1.12, normal 1.12, so don't worry about that. And I believe that is everything covered. Yeah, so if you guys, like I said before, you guys are new, don't forget to hit that like button down below. Also don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you dudes in the next one. See you later.